welcome to another video. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, I am the Hermit Tarot and this is my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're getting happy Valentine's Day messages from your true love. I honestly wanted to continue my streak of doing light-hearted things, especially with what's going on in the world. So here's what you can expect from today's light-hearted video. We're having a look at how you will recognize your true love, what card best describes them. We're also going to have a look at how they see you, and that will help you understand what to look out for from this person, and once again, how you can recognize them. Then we're going to get to the juicy part. We're going to ask Spirit, what does your true love want you to know this Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2026? We'll close this YouTube reading with Valentine's Day advice from your higher self. Now, if that all sounds helpful, there is an extended reading as well. The extended reading kind of continues on from the YouTube messages by helping you gain more information about your true love and your relationship with them. We'll be having a look at what your true love will love about you most and what you'll love most about them. We're also going to have a look at how you will help each other grow, excuse me, and how your families and loved ones are going to feel about your union. As always, with the extended readings, you've got to start here to get there. If you want to know more about the extended readings, the link is in the description box below. But I'm going to take us into the pick a group portion now, where you will need to select one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Now you can do this right now. The cards on the screen reflect each of the 3 groups, but I did also record the shuffling process, the pick a group selection process. So if you want to be, a bit more informed or a part of that process, keep watching. If you want more intuitive support, keep watching or check the timestamps down below to jump ahead. Alrighty, so to help us pick a group today, we're going to be shuffling cards out of this Flower Medicine Oracle deck by Kathy Nichols. Now, I just want to take a moment to tune into your collective energy, and I would encourage you to set your intentions as well. Set your intentions, consider what drew you to this reading, what you're hoping to gain out of this reading, and if you need any signs of confirmation, list them now or say them out loud, or just think about what that confirmation will need to be. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please help me deliver clear, honest messages to the collective in today's reading. Please allow the best possible cards to come out in order for the viewers to select a group that they feel most drawn to. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and then we will pull a card for each of the groups. Now, I only do 3 groups because I am still pretty low energy. I think that what's going on in the world has something to do with it, and it's also just really hot here. My family's going through a lot right now, not trying to make excuses, but in order to be able to show up for you guys and to do this, I can only do 3 groups, y'all. So starting with group 1, what card best represents group 1's reading, please, Spirit? Okay. For group 1, we have, Magnolia. Have a look at that. Beautiful card. Although I do like all the cards, so I'm fully biased. Excuse me. I just had an iced coffee. And you know when the milk just kind of tickles your throat? Is it just me? It is fully tickling my throat right now. I might just pause it and fix myself, and then I'll be back. Okay, I don't know if that did anything, but I'm back. My burb's in the background as well, just in case you hear random chirping noises. Oh, I think it's actually the cold water. Y'all, I'm going to try power through, but something's going on with my throat chakra right now. So Magnolia, let's get back to your card. If you feel drawn towards this gorgeous card by Kathy Nichols, then this is going to be your group 1. Magnolia also represents nobility in this deck. And if you do need more info, I'm going to put this up for you now, just in case. Oh my gosh, excuse me. If I was better prepared, I would have had this sorted earlier. We're learning the hard way today. So putting that over there, let's get group 2's card now. Spirit, what card best represents group 2's energy in this reading? What card best represents group 2's reading, please, Spirit? What card best represents group 2's reading, please, Spirit? Okay, here we go. Oh, echinacea. I was just talking about this the other day. Really good for your immune system. I should probably drink some echinacea tea. I've got a ginger tea next to me though. That's pretty good. Now, if you feel drawn towards this card, you'll be a part of group 2's reading. And here's a reminder of what the colors mean in Kathy Nichols' Oracle deck. Last but not least, let's have a look at group 3. Spirit, what card best describes? Oh, y'all got a reversal. I can only take one card. We're taking the top one. It's the Lotus. How pretty. In this deck, the Lotus also means enlightenment. Now, I will accept it reversed, but it may not actually change the reading. It does help me understand more about the themes in your reading. So if you feel drawn towards this card, you'll be a part of group 3's reading. And here's a reminder of what those colors mean. Alrighty. Here are the 3 groups side by side. How do I make it more centered? Actually, I might just bring it closer. Let's do that. Oh, too close. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was way too close. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to stop touching the table so that it can stop moving. And there we have it. When you know which of these 3 groups you're feeling most drawn to, check the timestamps in the description box and join me in your reading. To open your meditation, I'm going to ask you to take in 3 deep, mindful breaths. I want you to breathe in for 3 seconds and breathe out for 3 seconds. I will be guiding you through this. Make sure you're comfortable. Focus on the sound of my voice, and let's begin. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and out, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and out, 1, 2, 3. Last breath. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and out, 1, 2, 3. From this relaxed place, observe the groups in your mind. It can help if your eyes are closed. Is there a specific color you feel most drawn to right now? Perhaps it was a phrase I spoke about in the intro. Allow your relaxed mind to guide you to a group you are being most drawn to. Remember, your intuition is not a loud voice, but it is a strong voice, and it knows which of these groups contains the most honest messages for you. Allow it to guide you through symbols, colors, objects, and phrases that will connect you with the group that holds the most clear, honest messages for you. If you need more time, pause the video or repeat this meditation. Hi group 1 and welcome to your reading. I appreciate you so much for putting up with my coughing and whatever the heck that was about. In this part of your reading, I hope that we're able to just get through it. I'm going to knock on wood there, or maybe this, knock on wood and hope that we don't get any more interruptions. Now, sweet souls, I know that I tuned in to the collective energy in order to get this card for you in the pick a group section, but I'd also want to just tune into your energy now. I'm going to take a quick moment to set my intentions. I highly recommend you do the same. Consider what drew you to this reading and what you're hoping to gain out of this reading, and also set signs of confirmation. What do you need to see or hear from me, from this video, from your environment, in order to confirm that this reading is meant for you? I'm going to do this too, just because I've had a pretty chaotic start to this video. So let's clear some energy and let's tune in. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please tune me into Group 1's energy. Please help me offer Group 1 clear, honest messages about their reading. And if there's any information that I fail to recognize, please allow it to come through clearly for my Group 1s. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I have my bird in the background, my cockatiel, and he's very curious about that singing bowl. It wasn't as loud as I usually get it to be, but I don't think that's the point. I think we just needed to interrupt the chaos for a second and get some chill, clear, intentional energy in here. With that in mind, we're asking Spirit for Valentine's messages from your true love. Let's have a look at who they are first. Spirit, who is Group 1's Valentine's true love? Actually, let's take Valentine's out just so that we're not confusing the message. I just want to be clear as your reader. So who is Group 1's true love? What card best represents their personality? Okay. We have the Fox reversed with the Earthworm at the back of the deck. So I can tell straight away that your true love is a very intelligent person, but they may like to think that they're smarter than they actually are. With the Fox reversed, we're seeing that this person thinks that they're very cunning. They're very, they could be very cheeky as well. They kind of think that they're 2 steps ahead of everybody else. And this is sometimes their downfall, because they show up as someone who should ask more questions, who shouldn't assume that they're the smartest person in the room. And at times they may be too proud to admit when they don't know something or when they're wrong. With that being said, this person was put on this earth to learn. They were put on this earth to learn the hard way sometimes, but they definitely make a lot of progress in their lifetime. They understand more about what life is about in terms of how to be successful, what mistakes lead to, how to learn from your mistakes. And they also learn more about people, what drives people, what motivates people, the good, the bad, the ugly, I'm hearing. This person brushes shoulders with a lot of popular or famous people. And at a very young age, they learn not to let all of that get to your head. This person could work with their body. Their career or their job choices may result in like physical labor. They could be someone that is always having to like do things with their body for work. So what I'm thinking is like athletes, people in trades who are doing a lot of physical labor, and people who need to do a lot of physical labor in order to get their job done, which is why they may overcompensate with their mind sometimes. Oh, my printer's just restarting. Okay. I did update it. I didn't expect it to start now though. Now I'm going to have a look at how they see you as well. So how will this true love see my group 1 viewers? Now this is a lot of earth energy. This person is likely to be an earth sign or to have strong earth sign energy in their natal chart. We're looking at Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And they are pretty good at leading, but this is the type of person that kind of gets themselves into positions that they don't want to be in. They might get themselves into leadership positions. They might get themselves into positions where they're responsible for other people and then they regret it. They go, oh, I kind of wish I didn't sign up for that. I wish I didn't do that. I kind of just want to be by myself. This person enjoys time alone. They enjoy independence, autonomy, initiative, like being someone who can lead or do things by themselves. They prefer working alone, but they're also a very observant person. So when they're in a team, they can tell when things aren't working. They're the kind of person in a team who won't assume leadership straight away. They'll just sort of sit back. And I'm actually seeing Mr. Beast now in Beast Games, so maybe that's some sort of reference for y'all. But they're the kind of person that like sits back and watches everyone. And then when they see the leader, the person who stood up to lead this team, crumble, they step up and they go, well, this is why, because you come on too strong. People need you to listen more. So but then when people go to them and go, wow, like you're very insightful, maybe you should be a leader. They'll be like, far out. This always happens to me. I don't want to be a leader, but now I am. And it feels very like annoying if you know this person, and you will. Obviously, they're your true love. You'll be like, really? You got yourself into that again? Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, you know you're capable, but you don't enjoy it. Why do you keep doing this? So this is how they see you. They see you as the raccoon reversed. Now, the raccoon is also earth energy. So they ultimately feel like you two are very compatible. You're very well suited. The raccoon reversed is someone who's mysterious, who's hiding things. So they do see you as someone that comes across as mysterious. You don't reveal everything at once. And a lot of people, for that reason, a lot of people get the wrong impression of you, group 1. They don't see you for who you truly are. Your true love feels like they're one of the only people who actually sees you for who you truly are. And I'm even hearing you've got everyone fooled except me. You've got everyone fooled. So your true love sees you as someone who's, whether you mean to or not, you kind of give people the wrong impression. You're misunderstood, and I'm also hearing that you're underestimated. Your true love sees you as someone who has a lot of smarts, and you're really good at reading people. So you guys may be very street smart, because they're saying, sure, you're intelligent, but you're smart in ways that other people aren't. You're smart because, similar to them, you're very observant. You're good at reading people. You're good at reading a room. And you're good at relating to like deviant behavior. So maybe you were a bit of a deviant. Maybe you've done some deceptive things. But they feel like you can really pick out villain energy. You can tell when someone isn't telling the truth. You can tell when someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You can see straight through a sales pitch. And if you really wanted to, you could be a really good villain, group 1. You'd be really good at it because they think that you're really good at reading people. Now, for this to be earth energy, your true love sees you as someone that has the potential to be very successful. You're very beautiful, but you also have strong qualities, strong values. You have a strong part of, like, you're naturally quite talented or skillful. This person sees you as a very mysterious person who other people misunderstand, which to me means that you physically look very different to who you are. Your physical way of expressing yourself, dressing yourself, styling yourself is very different to your personality. And they appreciate you, don't get me wrong. In fact, I think that the two of you truly connect over the idea that you can see each other. There's no misunderstandings, there's no underestimating. You see each other for who you are, for what you're capable of, and for the type of person that you could be, if you wanted to. Your true love sees you as someone who could ultimately do anything if you wanted to, anything that you put your mind to. They see you as someone who's incredibly capable, who I'm hearing could run circles around other people, especially people who aren't prepared for you. Because I feel like from their perspective, you are very severely underestimated. And there's like a wickedness there too. There's this feeling of like you having a villain arc, if you wanted to. So now we know who they are, how they see you. Let's have a look at what their Valentine's message to you is. I'm going to zoom out for this. We'll go to 0.5 mode. I think that your true love is obsessed with you. Like, look at how they're looking at you and you're just looking ahead like, I see it. They're like, do you see it? You're like, I see it. All right, Spirit. What does group 1's true love want them to know this Valentine's Day? What does group 1's true love want them to know this Valentine's Day? Okay. Oh wow, we have the King of Wands reversed. I might have to put this over here so I have more room in front of me. So King of Wands reversed. What does group 1's Valentine's true love want them to know? I'm going to take these two cards. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Swords upright. Oh wow, I'm hearing come back to me. If this person isn't in your life yet, they feel like the choices that you're making is making it harder for them to come into your life. They feel like you're not doing what you could to bring them closer. Now, if they are in your life, they want you at your best. They want to see you confident again. They want to see you as someone, they want you to see yourself as someone who's capable, confident. I'm hearing on point. At the back of this deck is the King of Cups reversed. I've just got to wipe my nose because I'm getting to that point in your reading where my nose is being a hose. So I'm just going to clear my sinuses. I'll be right back. Sorry to interrupt your reading again. Alrighty, thank you for that, sweets. I really needed to clear my nose. Whew, I can breathe again. So we're looking at the King of Cups at the back of the deck. I really feel like your true love just wants to send you a lot of love. They want to just, like, energetically, more than anything, this person wants you to feel their love, their support, their adoration, their admiration, because there's two different things. They're completely different. They're saying, I adore you and I admire you, is what they're saying. Now, there's a lot of masculine energy here. I feel like your true love just wants to tell you that they want to be whatever you need them to be, but you also don't need them to try hard. The two of you work because it's so easy, it's natural. They don't have to try hard. Once you know each other, once you're in each other's lives, you work together so well. Your true love wants you to know that they are someone who is emotionally resilient, emotionally mature, emotionally capable. They do not fumble your heart, group one. If they're in your life already, it would be pretty obvious. They're your true love because they understand you. They understand your nature, they understand your heart. They even understand your subconscious better than you do. I'm hearing all that work and I still know you better. And they mean that in a cheeky way because they're actually very proud of everything that you've accomplished, achieved, worked through. They're saying that your fears could have gotten the best of you. They're also saying that you come together not because you're perfect, but because you're perfect for each other. They meet you and are able to join your life because of what you've been through, because of how you see yourself and how you allow this person to see you. They say that you hold your own. They see you in the way that they do because you are that person. You are confident. You are someone who shows up without expecting everybody to understand you. They're even saying that you don't actually care what people think. And I'm hearing it's to a certain extent because you're not completely rebellious in that sense. There's a part of you that still cares, but you don't let it change how you see yourself. Now they want you to know with the King of Cups that they really love you. And there's this feeling of always loving you, always knowing in their heart that there was you out there and that they could have someone like you. So they want to send you a lot of love on Valentine's Day. They want you to know that they are here for you, even if they're not physically in your life. With the King of Wands reversed, they want you to see yourself as somebody who is adaptable, changeable, whose life is transforming for the better right now. They want you to know that your present moment, when you see this video, doesn't define your success, but it does define how your life is changing. The more open you are to change, the quicker you will get to experience the life that the two of you lead together. And this person wants you to see yourself as more of a leader. Don't forget who you are. You're only just starting to open up. You're only just starting to embody your potential. In fact, your future spouse is saying that even when they come to know you and as you share a life together, you continue to transform, you continue to change and develop, and you're someone who they feel is meant to have many different career paths, who is always supposed to feel restless and hungry for more. You're also someone who they feel can't be contained, because anytime you feel stuck or held back, you start to really resent and despise whatever is keeping you there. Your future spouse / true love is telling you to embrace these things as part of your nature, as part of what makes you, you. And this is essentially your purpose in this life. To follow those passions, those desires, and to identify what is frustrating you, what is bothering you, what is getting under your skin. They're also saying that you're someone who needs to be more aware of your anger, your rage, what frustrates you. Because this shouldn't control you, but it should help you see the world around you through a lens that feels more authentic to who you are. So this person is saying your rage is there to help you understand more about your values, your personality, your nature. There are uncompromisable aspects of your values that are connected to the things, the people, the situations, the news that makes you angry. Now, your true love is saying that in your present moment, when you're finding this video, you need to make sure that you're giving yourself more outlets. You need to make sure that you're finding ways to vent, to release your frustrations. Because life right now is not happening the way that you originally expected it to. And there's indications here that you're under a lot of pressure. You have a lot of responsibility. And you may feel like you're not handling your responsibilities well. Your true love is telling you that it is time to go with the flow, to release control, and to accept that things aren't going the way that you had hoped they would. But that's not a bad thing. You're carrying too much. It's time to release and to let Spirit, the universe, God take the wheel. You're only given as much as you can handle. If you feel like you're not handling well, you're not coping well, release. Don't be too proud. Ask for help and look at how the things that you're not coping well with are trying to positively transform your life, trying to free you from the things that you feel trapped in. Now, with the Five of Pentacles reversed, your true love is saying that your finances are going to positively change, especially if you've been experiencing financial hardship. My bird just chirped to confirm this is a financial message. There's another message here about the people in your life, but let's focus on finances real quick. If you've recently made changes to your career, to your income, to your job, especially if you are self-employed or if you're in a leadership role, if you've applied for a new role that gives you more responsibility, your true love is saying that there will be a relief here, a financial relief, positive changes that help relieve the amount of expenses you have versus the income you have. In order to follow this through with more positive change, your true love is bringing us right back to this card. Are you taking on too much too soon? Are you feeling like life is out of your control? The changes, the pressure are all happening to show you what you're capable of, but you need to decide what you're willing to take on. How much are you willing to change right now, to work on right now? Your efforts will be rewarded, but it's important that you're being realistic and that you're not getting too carried away. There's practical advice here to allow things to balance out again. Make sure you have enough money before you spend more money, is what they're saying. Now, the other message is about the people in your life. Your true love is saying you didn't lose anybody. And that's hard to hear because I think this is a group that has lost people to death. But that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the people that are still alive, who you've had to walk away from, who you've broken up with, who you've put up boundaries. There will be a chance to reconnect for closure, especially if you're asking about a father figure or if you're curious about a parental figure who you've had to block or separated from earlier in life. But the truth is, you didn't actually lose anybody. Your social circle is changing to allow the right people to be closer to you. And when your true love is in your life, you will gain more loved ones through your connection with them too. You're not someone who's supposed to have a big social circle, but you are someone who goes through changes. The people who created you, for example, don't necessarily raise you. You may have been raised by grandparents or by step-parents or aunties, uncles. The people who you build friendships with don't always see you through your milestones in life. You create more friendships later in life. This is more because of who you are. With this King of Wands reverse, people struggle to keep up with you, to grow with you. And truth be told, your true love is saying, not everybody deserves you. You're unique. I'm hearing you're unrelenting. So you're a very strong character. Not everybody can handle you. Not everybody deserves you. But you will not go without. The right people who are in your life are there for a reason, and they will remain in your life for the right reasons. Don't be afraid to lose people for the wrong reasons. Now, with the Four of Swords here, there's this feeling of home and trying to change homes. But I also think that this is your true love saying that on Valentine's Day especially, don't force things to happen. Enjoy life, enjoy your time, enjoy doing something small for yourself, whether you're single or not. The Four of Swords is their message, their way of saying, we'll make up for it in the future. This Valentine's Day, prioritize rest, prioritize peace, prioritize small things. Don't take on too much. And that isn't necessarily about Valentine's Day, it's just about this time of year and how it may be currently affecting you. Your mental health is wealth, they're saying. And your true love is just reminding you to rest, to look after your body, to look after your mind. They actually want you to stop looking for things that trigger you, that make you upset, that make you angry. On Valentine's Day, keep it simple. Focus on rest, focus on looking after your mental health, your well-being, and letting your brain reset. They do want you to sleep more. And there's practical advice here. I think they're a very practical person with all this earth energy, but maybe it's time to flip your mattress so you can sleep better. Maybe it's time, maybe you've worn a body groove into your mattress and you need to just flip it around so that you can sleep better. Now they're also saying with the Four of Swords that mental health is wealth. They want you to be kind to yourself on Valentine's Day. They actually want you to say good things about yourself all day. As many times as you can remember, don't put a limit on it. Whenever you can, say something complimentary. They're saying don't make it positive, make it complimentary. Compliment yourself. It could be something small. It could be like, I am so proud of you for getting up today. You really didn't want to, did you? Wow, you look really good in those shorts. All your hard work in the gym is paying off. You know, just things like that, complimentary things. This is going to helpfully distract you and reset your mind on that day. Is there anything else that their true love wants them to know this Valentine's Day? They're just saying, I love you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. That could be something that you guys do, is just trying to prove like who loves each other more. I love you, I love you, I love you. Or maybe it's something like saying it 3 times. I love you, I love you, I love you. There's so much love here from them, and their higher self is with you already, just pouring love into you, especially now. I'm hearing you're the king to my queen. So you're the queen to my king. This card wasn't a mistake. It found you because your nobility to each other, your royalty to each other. There's that feeling of you complete me. We work so well together because we are meant to be together. It's natural. It feels right. And we fit into each other's lives, personalities, values, dreams, futures, goals. It makes sense. We build each other up, they're saying. You guys are likely to create a lot together because you're showing up as someone very passionate, someone unrelenting. When you want to do something, you go for it, you're unrelenting. And together you're showing up as very earthly people, as people who are capable of achieving a lot, creating a lot. So I'm seeing a lot of wealth. And I'm also just seeing the two of you leading a life that is just full of success and really getting to be successful individually and in your union. To close your reading, we're just going to get some advice now from your higher self, some Valentine's Day messages of love from your higher self. And I'll be using the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. Spirit, what does Group 1's higher self want them to know on Valentine's Day? What does Group 1's higher self? Okay. Group 1, just to keep it real for a second, I'm trying to act chill, but I just had a random lady take a photo of my garden. But in front of my garden is my mailbox, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? She drove past before, and now she's come back. So I'm going to assume that she's visiting somebody on my street. We just redid our garden and added like a bunch of new plants. Most of them are native plants because I'm a native, I'm an indigenous person, so I wanted to bring some indigenous horticulture back into this recently excavated land. But I'm just like, what the heck? I'm trying to keep it chill and unbothered, but I hope she was just admiring the garden. I hope she wasn't like taking photos of where I live. I don't know. I do the same thing to other people's garden. I don't take photos, but I like stare and I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. And if I see them, I usually say something, but I don't know. Anyway, coming back to your reading. I just gotta breathe that out for a second. Your higher self, Group 1. Oh my god, I might cry for you. This is beautiful. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Your higher self is so proud of you. Oh my lord. Okay, look. I can't talk if I'm crying. Your higher self is so proud of you. I'm saying that to my spirit guides, by the way, because it's just coming through as a big wave of love, of pride, of this Valentine's Day. Be kind to yourself. Look after your body. Look after your health. Eat some good food and eat some yummy food. You know what I mean? Indulge, but also look after yourself. Your higher self is so proud of you. Your higher self wants you to know that you've already achieved so much. You need to look after yourself because there is still more to achieve. Can you believe that? You are destined for more success. And your higher self is confirming that the path that you're on now is going to lead to financial success, financial independence, financial rewards, financial achievements. Sorry for sniffling. That noise is always a bit gross in the microphone. Financial recognition. Not only are people looking up to you, but your higher self just wants you to feel confident about the path that you're on. Your material world is improving because of your hard work, because of your dedication, because of your commitment. Keep prioritizing yourself. Keep pushing through. And on Valentine's Day, reward yourself. gratify your efforts so that you stay motivated on this path. Moving forward is about maximizing what you've already gained, achieved, and taking it to that next level to create intergenerational wealth, to create communal prosperity, and to create success between all of your loved ones. But right now, look after yourself more than anything so you can get to that stage. That is what I'm seeing for you, my beautiful group ones. I do have an extended reading. In your extended reading, we are going to have a look at what you can see on the screen. We're going to have a look at what you love most about each other, and etc., etc. To be honest, I was supposed to print this out. I forgot to print it out, so I'm just referring to what I can remember, but I will have it written on the screen. If you want to know those messages about your true love, click on the link in the description box and find your group's reading. Remember, your group 1 of this reading. Thank you so much, group 1, for your energy, for your patience, for your support, for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me be real and tell you everything that was going on over here. What an eventful reading we've had together. Until we meet again, I wish you peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness, health, wealth, success, and joy on your journey ahead. Bye. Hi group 2, and welcome to your reading. Oh my lord, I just got so happy to see you. Craziness, my heart was like fluttering in my chest. It is so lovely to have you here, group 2. I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day reading for you. I wrote down what we're covering, but you can find this neatly typed in the description box. We're asking Spirit for a happy Valentine's Day message from your true love. We're going to start by having a look at how you see them, just so we can identify who your true love is. Then we're going to have a look at how they see you. What do they want you to know on this Valentine's Day? And we're going to close with Valentine's Day advice from your higher self. Now, if this all resonates, there is an extended reading, which I printed, and you can find more information about this in the description as well. We'll also go over this at the end of your YouTube reading. We have to start here to get there. So, in order to open your reading, I'm going to tune into your energy. I'm also going to make sure that I'm setting my intentions as your reader. I highly recommend you do the same. Consider what drew you to this reading in the first place, why you're here, and also consider signs of confirmation, my throat, that you may need to see or hear in order to confirm that this reading is for you. Let's go ahead and open your reading. I'm going to do this because I did it for group 1 as well. Oh, that wasn't clear. Oh. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please tune me in to group 2's energy. Please help me offer group 2 clear, honest messages for their reading. And if there's any information that I fail to recognize, please allow it to come through clearly for my group number 2s. Thank you, Spirit. I think I'm doing too much. My throat chakra is like, you're talking too loud. Slow down, quiet. So I'm going to try to dial it back. I actually had a throat chakra blockage for group 1, and I still need my throat chakra for the rest of the day. So let's, not that that's how chakras work, but I still need to be able to talk, is what I mean. So let me just dial it back, and let's have a look at what your true love wants you to know for Valentine's Day. We're going to start with how you will know them. Spirit, for my group 2s, what card best represents their true love? What card best represents their true love? I feel like your sexual chemistry with this person is very strong. You and this person may be able to do things together that you haven't been able to do with previous lovers. Wow, we have the turtle. Yeah, look, this isn't an 18 plus reading, but this person's going to be very, like, they love you naked. That's all I can say. They love you naked. They love your bits and bobs, your genitals, it's not an 18 plus reading, but very hungry for you, if you know what I mean. Very strong appetite for you. And there is things that involve that. I don't know how much I can get. I don't want to get demonetized, y'all. I don't want to, because the thing is, it doesn't just demonetize us. If we get strikes on our video for not being suitable, we also get what's the word? Like shadow banned. Our videos get declassified or we get identified as not being safe for all consumers. So there's that as well. It's not just about money. It's like gonna mess up the algorithm. But I hope that was enough to get you to see it that way. You know what I mean? There's a strong sexual chemistry between you and your true love, and they're very, very interested in seeing you naked, like completely obsessed with your body. They love you at all seasons, through all changes. Doesn't matter if you put on weight, lost weight, insecure, confident. They love you and they want to see you nude. That's all I have to say. With that being said, the turtle tells me that this person is a very nature-loving person. They're the kind of person that likes walking around nude. They're also the kind of person that has layers to them. The shell of the turtle is what's coming through here as part of this message. It's this idea that other people see this person with their shell. You get to see this person without their shell. And arguably turtles grow with their shells, so you never see them without their shells. But it's the concept of they have thick skin. They can pretend to be very tough, very strong, you know. But you get to enjoy their vulnerable side. You get to see what's going on below the shell. And you get to see them for who they truly are. So with the turtle being here, I feel like what we're really looking at, I'm going to zoom in, is the fact that your true love has these different sides of them that they don't let everybody see. Now, I think for this to be a water card, your true love is actually someone who's got a big heart, who's very empathetic, who's very, like, they care a lot. They have a good heart. And that's something that a lot of people would say about them too. They've got a good heart. Once you win this person's trust, you realize, sorry, I'm just wiping my nose. It's a bit itchy. So this person may already be in your life because my nose is playing up and it's very itchy. But once you win this person's trust, you realize that they care. They are there for you. They're a ride or die. They're loyal. They're genuine. And they love you. Now, I feel like this person is very accommodating. Your true love is someone who will try their best to make you happy. And sometimes this means that they are willing to change a bit too much. You kind of want them to just be able to be themselves as well. And you'll kind of want this person to just be clear and confident and to not change too much in order to make you happy. But with that being said, I do see the turtle as them being somebody who wants their people to be happy. Once they love you, once they care about you, like they just want you to be happy. It's giving very Cancer energy, to the point where they take care of the people they love at their own expense. This person learns the hard way that they need to protect themselves first. They need to look after themselves first and foremost. And that it's okay to prioritize yourself, because it's not about choosing yourself in a selfish way. It's about looking after yourself so you can still be there for the people you love. Sorry guys, my face is just so... I don't know how to describe it. Like, my nose is itchy. My sinuses are already playing up. I feel like this person is either in your life or there's some sort of connection here that already exists. Anyway, I don't want to read into that too much because we don't have time to waste on those things. How else will my group twos be able to recognize their true love spirit? They do love color. They actually come across as quite a loud person as well. Jovial, spirit saying. Very loud and likes laughing. I did get a cheeky energy because the reason why we had to go through all those sexual messages was because this person said moister than an oyster. When I was shuffling, I heard that because one of these cards has an oyster on it. Where is it? Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. But one of these cards has an oyster on it, and this person said moister than an oyster. So yes, the chemistry is strong, the attraction is strong, and the two of you get to enjoy each other's bodies for a long time. I feel like this is going to be a relationship that you're in for decades. Now, they do come across as a very colorful person. I think they may like dyeing their hair. They may also have a favorite color that is green or red. Actually, on this card, we even have yellow and orange. But they also, you can tell when they're not having a good day or when they're going through a hard time because they tend to wear more black. Subconsciously, they wear more black when they're having a hard time. And I do feel like this person likes to bring like positive energy into the room. So when they come into a room, they're laughing, they're creating joy. Again, jovial. I was actually seeing Santa, so maybe Christmas is one of their favorite times of the year, or Christmas might be significant in some way, or Santa could be significant in some way. But I do see the turtle as them trying to make people laugh, trying to connect with everyone. And they have that Cancerian energy of like wanting to look after everyone, kind of parent everyone. And they're good at preaching, but they don't always practice what they preach. It's that kind of irony as well. They know what to do, but they're saying, do what I say, not what I do. So I think this person would be a really good parent, a really good grandparent. Like they get better, I'm hearing they get better after every generation. Now they may also be named after their grandparent. That name could be passed down to them, whether it's their first name or their middle name. And they do have this strong sense of obligation to ancestry. They like believe in honoring your ancestral roots and recognizing the fact that your ancestors had to go through X, Y, and Z in order for you to be here. They might be proud of their cultural heritage, or they might be proud of... Hi! My bird in the background is like, oh yeah, they're proud. Proud of what their family had to go through in order to get here. Especially if they're like an immigrant. If their family migrated. I'm sorry about all the extra noises. I don't know what's going on with my face. I just can't stop touching my nose, my cheeks, like... I realize that you can hear all of that in the microphone too, but I'm going through it, group 2. This is a weird side effect of channeling sometimes, is like you go through things. For group 1, I was overheating. And for you, I just can't stop touching my face. So I might just pause before we continue. I'm going to have a look at how they see you next. But I just want to reset and try to get this annoying thing out of the reading. I actually feel so much better. I'm glad I paused. Let's keep this card out. We're going to shuffle the rest of the deck now. And we're going to have a look at how they see you, group number 2. Spirit, how will group 2's true love see them? How will group 2's true love see them? Oh, okay. We have this... You guys, I don't mean to be dramatic, but this is really cute. This is really cute. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, what a beautiful energy. Look at the two of you. Oh my days. Oh, that just makes me so happy. They see you as the swan. You're both water signs. Well, you're both in the water element, but water signs could be significant. So we're looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you know what they say about swans? They mate for life. In this deck, the swan is a very beautiful creature that has strong psychic energies, that has a strong sense of devotion, and that needs to be treated with care and respect. So they see you as all of these things, as someone who is very sensitive, as someone who should be treated with respect and care, as someone who deserves love, devotion. They see you as an ideal partner. They see you as somebody who they've been looking for, hoping for, praying for. This person may believe that they manifested you. They feel like they just fell head over heels in love with you, fell trapped in your web. And for a lot of you, you already know this person, but if you don't know them, they're going to fall very hard for you, group 2. Your true love is just head over heels, over the moon, I'm hearing. So there's another reference to the moon with Cancer energy. I'm over the moon. Your true love, I'm hearing that they can actually act like, okay, I'm sorry to laugh because it's quite heavy as well, but they actually can act a little bit toxic. Like that's how much they love you and they want to be around you, and they just like come on it so strong. Like I just don't, like they may do this thing where they act like you've left for 5 million years, but you've only been gone for a week. You know, like they really don't like being apart from you. This person will feel bonded to you, group 2. They will feel like the two of you are bonded together, like you're fated. And honestly, they're a bit of a hopeless romantic, a bit of a wreck. If they ever have to spend a significant amount of time away from you, they struggle. Now, this person is going to see you as a very beautiful person, inside and out, because it's the swan. The swan has a beautiful exterior. The swan is I'm hearing the picture of beauty. So you're exactly what this person was wanting physically. But because the swan is aquatic in this deck, it's connected to the water element. They also believe that your heart is beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful way of loving. And they feel very privileged to love you. Now, this person will always see you as someone that they need to protect, but I was also seeing the reflection here. They may see you as somebody who has a bit of like a split personality. And I'm laughing about it because they will love you for it, they will accept you for it, but they will feel like your mood, your emotions have two sides to them. There's one side that is very patient, that is very caring, loving, and then when you're angry, get the heck out. Don't look back. There's no mercy. When you're pushed to that place, there's no mercy. So that's a bit funny to me. Because yes, they do love you. They're your true love for a reason, but they're saying, hey, there's two sides to this person. I see them as they're always beautiful, right? There's still a swan, but there's two sides, and you want to be very careful if you get the other side of them. Never want to be on their bad side. What else can we see? Oh, just a lot of love. A lot of love. And look at this. The turtle's surrounded by darkness because the turtle lives under the surface of the water. The swan is surrounded by light because the swan is on the surface. So it's like the turtle's underneath looking up at the swan and thinking, I could never get a swan. The swan would never see me. But look, you've been looking down, looking for your turtle this whole time. This person may think that you're too good for them, group 2. Truly. They may feel like they have to overcompensate at times because they just feel like you're too good for them. But with that being said, it makes them very grateful. And that's why they get a bit toxic about when you leave each other. And they get a bit dramatic about certain things because they're trying to overcompensate for the fact that they don't think that they deserve you. So let's have a look now at what they want you to know on Valentine's Day. We're going to keep these, but we'll put them out of the way. And we're going to get some tarot out now. Spirit, what does group 2's true love want them to know this Valentine's Day? Ooh, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, we also have the 5 of Swords reversed. This is group 2's true love. Okay, we've got 2 more cards. We will take them. We have Justice reversed. We also have the Moon again. At the back of this deck, the Moon again. That's making me think of the movie Clue. I don't know if you've seen Clue. And Tim, who passed away, what was his name? Tim, oh my gosh. I can see his face. He also is in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He's in Home Alone. He's the concierge in Home Alone. He plays the scientist in Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he plays the butler in Clue. I can't remember his name though, but he passed away recently. He may be significant for some reason. Maybe you like his movies. Maybe you found him funny like I did. Maybe he's a bit of an icon, because he is. I don't know. There could be a connection there, but just sharing it in case it's helpful. The back of the deck is the 2 of Wands. So what we're seeing here is that your true love wants you to see Valentine's Day as the start of new, exciting, expansive opportunities. Your true love is encouraging you to use this Valentine's Day for good. Use it to do something good. Use it to create something meaningful for yourself and to do something to bring a bit of a spark into your life. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing this person saying, I'm very excited about our date this Valentine's Day. I look forward to seeing you again. I look forward to hearing from you again. So maybe you already have plans with your true love and they're very excited to make it happen on Valentine's Day. What this tells me is that this person really wants you guys to make the most out of the little things when you're together. It's not about Valentine's Day, it's about spending time together. It's about following through on the plans that you make together. Valentine's Day, in this case, represents showing up for each other, showing interest, showing excitement, and practicing those dating practices so that you don't lose passion. Valentine's Day for you and your true love is about expressing love, expressing passion, expressing the interest over time, because it's more than just Valentine's Day for you two. Now, your true love wants you to know this Valentine's Day that it would be in your best interest to make some plans. Whether you're making plans with a lover, with a friend, or just with yourself. Make some plans, make those plans exciting. Don't make it too big. Don't make it too much, otherwise you'll get overwhelmed by the organization stage. Make it fun enough so that you've got something to look forward to, and so that you have something positive to do on that day. Now over here with the Nine of Swords, your true love wants you to know that things are going to get better. Things aren't going to be as bad as you think they will be. At the time that you're seeing this reading, the worst is behind you. But it's also very important with the Nine of Swords that you pay close attention to the truth that you have. Pay close attention to your clarity, and don't discredit or discount the information that you have. You're very close to ending a difficult cycle. Your true love wants to say that this Valentine's Day, you need to make a plan of something to look forward to helpfully distract you from the things that have been keeping you up at night, from the things that have been shocking you and making you feel like you're losing hope, you're losing faith in yourself, in humanity, in life, whatever it is. Your true love wants you to find something to help you distract yourself. The Five of Swords is interesting next to this card because it's like a quick transition into, like there's a similar train of thought, but it's a quick transition into actions. Your true love wants you to know that this time in your life is preparing you for better experiences, but also for better connections. Whether your true love is in your life or not, the Five of Swords reversed is about choosing what is right for you and what is right for the people who care about you. You need to stand up for yourself more. You need to make sure that you're not afraid of doing what is right for you. And it's okay with this Five of Swords reversed to make mistakes along the way. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. It feels like your true love is saying that right now, do the best that you can with what you've got and with what you know. Don't expect any more from yourself, but it's okay to expect more from others. It's almost like they're hinting that your social circle is going to change, if it hasn't already. Now, you guys may struggle to trust people. You could feel like people have betrayed your trust in the past. Or you may feel like people often take you for granted. It feels like this Five of Swords reversed is about having more integrity, calling people out, or just, walking away instead of accepting that that's just how they are and you've got to put up with it. I also see the Five of Swords reversed as doing what you need to do, even if it goes against other people's expectations of you, even if it's not what you want to do. You got to do it because you have to do it. It's the right thing to do. It's not the popular thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. So this Valentine's Day, your true love is asking for you to stick up for yourself, prioritize yourself, and spend time with people who make you feel good about yourself, who allow you to be yourself. You guys may be going through a connection, most likely friendship, where you're realizing that you and this person aren't really on the same page anymore. You and this friend don't connect like you used to. And more clarity about that friendship is coming. In the meantime, Valentine's Day is a good excuse to distract yourself and focus on yourself in all the right reasons, right ways. With Justice over here, it is reversed, so I feel like this is your true love saying, whatever's changing in your life in terms of relationships, contracts, partnerships, commitments, it is happening for the better. Because as they change, you'll start to become more aware of tension, of conflict, of disagreements, and ultimately of how unfair those circumstances were to begin with. You're going to start to realize just how unfair you've been treated. It's not okay to be treated like that. You don't need to hold space for people who treat you like that. That's probably why your true love always wants to protect you, because they feel like you're someone that just doesn't get treated the way that you deserve. You're a swan. People should respect you. With Justice reversed, your true love wants to say that this Valentine's Day is about trying to right some of these wrongs. You don't owe anybody anything. But you do need to be more careful about who you partner up with, about who you choose to commit to, and about how much you're willing to take. Your true love hopes that you can be kind rather than critical towards yourself. Be understanding this Valentine's Day and find good things when you look at yourself in the mirror. Your true love seems to think that you're a bit too hard on yourself and that you find it hard to love yourself and to be comfortable in your own skin. Your true love is asking for you to do something this Valentine's Day that can help boost your self-confidence, that can make you feel beautiful, handsome, whatever adjective you want to use to describe yourself in a positive way. Because you deserve to feel that way about yourself. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are whatever adjective you align with in a positive way. And then lastly, with the moon here, your true love wants you to know that they will love you in a complicated, deep, layered, meaningful, empathetic, unconditional, understanding way that you haven't been loved yet. If you don't know them yet, you will know them when they come. Because there is this strong, overwhelming love that they will have for you that is fiercely protective over you, fiercely devoted to you, to the point where it's a bit annoying, they're saying. You're going to be a bit annoyed. You're going to be like, come on, someone like you can't be left alone for 5 days, really? It's healthy, you'll say, and they'll be like, no, it's not. We waited our whole lives to meet each other. It is not healthy for us to put more distance between us. So I think with the moon card here, your true love is really wanting to build you up this Valentine's Day so that you can feel safe, so that you can honor yourself, your emotions, your fears. Your true self is your true self. Your true love is trying to tell you that your fears are telling you something. Honor your fears. They're trying to show you something. What you're afraid of is telling you the truth here. If you're afraid of heights, that's your higher self telling you need to take a leap of faith. If you've developed a fear of being alone, that's your higher self telling you that you need more time alone. If you've developed a fear of looking in the mirror, that's your higher self telling you you are beautiful and you deserve to be loved, no matter what you look like. If you've developed a fear of being around strangers, that's your higher self telling you that you deserve to feel safe, respected, and valued in every space that you occupy. There's something here about giving yourself the chance. But more than anything, your true love is encouraging you to be kind to yourself, to be gentle with yourself this Valentine's Day. Give yourself a safe place to be, to love, to live. I think that it would be really good to have something to look forward to, yes, but to also have a safe place to spend most of the day. And to have some sort of thing to look forward to at night when you're by yourself. So let's get some advice from your higher self now. We're going to look at the Heart Oracle by John Holland. Spirit, what does Group 2's higher self want them to know about this Valentine's Day? What advice does Group 2's higher self have for them for this up and coming Valentine's Day? Okay, we're going to take that. We'll also take that. And we'll take that. All right, so you're definitely going through a change. This higher self, oh my gosh, your higher self is saying that this Valentine's Day is just about taking it easy. You don't need to focus on doing too much. You don't need to push yourself. Life is naturally progressing for you. And this Valentine's Day marks the chance for you to simply be. Maybe to let some of your recent changes catch up to you a little bit. It looks like you're still emotionally processing something that you've already been through. And it is likely that your feelings will surge during or around Valentine's Day. We have a new lunar cycle starting soon as well that happens around Valentine's Day or just after, I think. It's really important that this lunar cycle, or at least you should see this new lunar cycle as part of your purging process, as part of you releasing the old layers of who you were and getting more used to who you are becoming. Now the numbers 5, 3, and 8 could be significant, as well as Scorpio and the number 13. We did have Cancer, we did have Libra, and I already spoke about Cancer up there as well. Your higher self wants you to make sure that if you don't want to be alone on Valentine's Day, you don't have to be alone. Again, if you're spending it with friends, family, or another lover, make sure that you make that plan so that you don't feel alone. But your higher self is encouraging you to have some time alone on or around Valentine's Day to be able to process what you've recently been through. Less is more right now. You don't need to have big expectations. You actually just need to reset your nervous system. You just need to get more used to who you are now, what life is like now. Don't worry about what's going to happen next. It's okay to be more present right now. And then lastly, with the dedicated effort here, your higher self wants you to know that your hard work will pay off. Whatever you choose to commit to, time-wise, money-wise, and loyalty-wise, it is going to pay off. It's really important with this dedicated effort that you put time into what you want to grow in your life. Your loyalty will be rewarded. Don't waste time on things that don't deserve your time, your effort, your loyalty. Your higher self is also saying what goes around comes around. So consider that when you're investing in yourself. Investing in yourself allows you to build up your community as well. Makes you a better person for your loved ones and for your future self. Now is a really good time to get the ball rolling and to start making more progress towards your goals, your material goals, your career goals, your study goals, your material goals especially is what's coming through. That is what I have for you, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Happy Valentine's Day from me, your higher self, and your true love. I'm going to take this into the extended reading now, where we will have a look at what your true love loves most about you, what will you love most about them, how will you help each other grow, and how will your families and loved ones feel about your union. If that sounds helpful, the link to your extended reading is down below. I just want to say thank you, Group 2, for being here, for supporting me, and for all of your time and your energy and your support right here on YouTube. As we part ways, I wish you peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness, health, wealth, success, and joy on your journey ahead. Bye! Hi Group 3 and welcome to your reading. I'm going to have to be a little bit more subdued because I've decided to film your reading all in one day in terms of the intro, Group 1s, Group 2s, Group 3s, and all the extended readings. So I'm kind of running out of energy, not going to lie. But that's mostly like a physical thing. My voice is sore just from being so loud. So I'm going to make sure I keep the microphone close and I'm going to do my best to make sure the words keep coming out of my mouth. Now, Group 3, if you chose this card, I think we're in for a bit of a ride. This card was the only card that came out reversed. And in my mind, it's also an incredibly spiritual card. We can see the mandala at the back of this lotus, which actually was representative of the lotus in the first place. Your card represents enlightenment in this deck. And today, as we ask Spirit for happy Valentine's Day messages from your true love, I have a feeling we're going to get pretty deep. So let me tune in. I'm going to set my intentions, and I highly recommend you do the same. Set your intentions. Consider what drew you here in the first place. Think about signs of confirmation you may need to see or hear to confirm that this reading is for you. I'm going to do this because I did it for all the other groups as well. Oof, not a lot of energy there. Should we try again? One more time. Oh, that was very blunt. Ready? Wow. I don't even want to go around the bowl. That was beautiful. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please tune me in to Group 3's energy. Please allow me to offer clear, honest messages for Group 3 in today's reading. And if there's any information that I fail to recognize, please allow it to come through clearly for Group 3. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, finding it hard to get comfortable in your reading. Before we get started, sweets, let's get comfortable, shall we? You might be in a comfy position already, but just be aware of your body. Is there anything you need to do to adjust your seating position? I'm having a sip of water out of my skull mug. I'm going to pull my chair closer so I'm closer to the microphone. But I'm just going to sit in a more casual stance. And I just want to roll my shoulders back. You may want to do the same. I don't know if you've had a big day, but I certainly have. And I just want to stay connected to why we're here. Happy Valentine's Day, Group 3. We're here to ask what your true love wants you to know this Valentine's Day. Let's start with figuring out who they are. Now there will be an extended for today's reading. In order to get to the extended, we have to start here. But if this reading resonates and you do want more messages about your true love, the link to all the extended readings is in the description box below. Feel free to check that out. Spirit, what card from this deck best describes Group 3's true love? Okay. Let's zoom in. We have the lion and the lamb. Stop. How poetic. You're joking. The lion and the lamb. So first things first. There's obviously a lot of poetry and Aesop's fable about the lion and the mouse, or the lion and the mice. It's coming through strongly. I'm also thinking of like Narnia in Aslan with the mice. We just rewatched that, me and my stepchildren. So I'm just gonna say it in case you don't know it, because it's very random of a reference, but in the second Narnia movie, oh no, it's the first one. It's the first movie, but it's the second book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Aslan sacrifices himself to the White Witch, and he gets bound, and it's actually the mice that come and free him. They chew his bindings away, and he's free. So it's that symbolism of something very powerful and something very vulnerable here. That's what we're looking at with the lion and the lamb. Your person definitely has strong qualities. We're also looking at fire element and earth element. They're the kind of person who has a very strong presence when they walk into the room. They command attention with their aura. They may also come across as somebody very confident. Now, similar to the lion and the lamb, their hair could be something that they get a lot of compliments about, because they feel like somebody who's very beautiful. Does that make sense? Like, they hold a lot of their power in their hair. Now I'm getting that Samson and Goliath reference. Was it Samson's hair that was his power? Anyway, there's a lot of weird references coming through with this lion. Oh, goodness. I feel like people would describe your true love as somebody who's also very loyal, very patient, someone who is a good leader, generous, kind, all of these beautiful things, to be fair. Now, I also see the lion as someone who's kind of responsible for other people, for their pride, which includes other lions, not just themselves. When we look at pride, I think we think of ourselves, but the lion's pride extends to the people in this case, the people, but obviously the other creatures that they're responsible for. It's making me think of Lion King more than anything. I know I should be referencing like National Geographic and things that are based on reality, but I'm just seeing so many different references, and Lion King's coming through strongly here. This is a very attractive person. To you, to other people, your true love is very attractive. So they have a big aura, strong energy, strong presence when they walk in the room. They command attention. And the quieter they are, the scarier they are. Because when they're not talking, people are just going, what are they thinking? What's going on in that head? You know what I mean? There is an intimidation here. Like, this person is a predator, if they wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like, they have this intimidating energy. But I actually think that once you get to know them, they're just really warm, really loving, very supportive. I think this is the kind of person that would truly have your back for the rest of your life. Whatever you did, they would just be there to say, I got you. Very loyal, very protective. Now I'm seeing a lot of masculine energy, but the lamb here is interesting. There's like another side to this person that's very innocent. There's another side to this person that's quite vulnerable. They try to protect that side of them. They don't let that side show very often. They don't like that other people can see that side of them. And they do their best to hide or protect that side. Now, I feel like the lamb is a connection to this person's inner child. Yes, they're very physically attractive, slightly intimidating. Yes, their personality is that they have a strong level of self-confidence, and they're very patient and compassionate and loving and loyal. They're your true love for a reason. They have a beautiful personality, a beautiful big heart, but they also have this side of them that feels like it needs to be protected. It's a side that they know, but it's also a side that you know. And so in terms of how you see them, you see both sides. Other people may only get to see the lion. Maybe people from this person's childhood only get to see the lamb. I'm also feeling like this person was a late bloomer. They went through their glow up after school. So you get the privilege of seeing both and appreciating both and loving both. But that's how you would see them. Colorful personality, not very straightforward at all. I want to have a look at how they would see you now. I feel like your true love is quite stoic, because usually Lion and Leo energy can be extroverted, can be very, not necessarily extroverted, but like comedic. They love to be loud, and around the right people, they aren't afraid to take up space. This lion feels very stoic. How do they see my viewer? How do they see group 3? How do they see group 3, Spirit? Okay, we have the oyster. Wow. With moth. Wow. Okay. So group 3, your true love sees you as someone that's not easy to get to know. It's very rewarding for them getting you to open up, because you have so much more to offer the world than what you initially give. May take a long time for you to trust this person. I'm hearing once hurt, twice scorned. You may just feel like this isn't an easy connection for you. Your true love is somebody who you seem to open up to over time. When they meet you, and even throughout life, they see you as an oyster. You clam up. It's not easy for you to trust people, to open up to people. You may be more introverted, but not necessarily. Oyster people can also be extroverts who hide their true self behind loud personalities. Your true love sees you as somebody who's very complicated. You see them as someone that's warm and colorful, yes, but they see you as someone that's quite complicated. With the oyster here, you've got pearls inside you, wisdom, beautiful aspects of who you are that were shaped by your experiences, but you don't want to be easy to read. You don't want people to control you once they get to know you. And so you tend to keep people at a distance from their perspective. You don't make it easy for people to get to know you, to love you. This person sees you as someone who's really protecting the most beautiful parts of themselves, almost hiding the most beautiful parts of themselves. This is making me quite emotional, group 3. Oh, I didn't have a lot of energy, but geez, this is crazy. Now, your true love may be someone who you don't get to be in romantic union with straight away. You guys may know each other for a while before you get to actually be in union. But this feels complicated. Like, this person continues, even after you're together, to see you. They continue to see you as someone that's very hard to open up. It takes you a while. Now the moth gives us a bit more information. The moth is air energy. And what we're seeing here with the moth is that they see you as someone who has been brought into their life for a mysterious reason. Like, you guys are drawn together like moths to a flame. Curious about each other. Some of you may already know your true love, but you're yet to be in union. For others of you, you're in union, and this is what it was like coming together. You were drawn to each other. You felt curious. You were a bit hesitant to open up to each other. You overcompensated in other ways to try to show interest. You may have even gone through the runner-chaser dynamic, where one of you tried to avoid what they were feeling and the other person pursued. One of you, most likely them, came across as very confident but also didn't know what to do, so they may have pushed too much, and then you shut down, you clammed up, you ran away. Looking at how you come together, it's very rewarding for this person to once and for all see you for who you truly are, for the beauty that you hold within you. And for the moth to be here, they just feel like you're the gift that keeps on giving. There's so much to learn about you. There's always more to learn about you. And knowledge aside, this moth energy is a reflection of how the two of you seem to what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, my brain is just completely blank, sweets. I might have to move forward so I don't waste all my time trying to think of what this is. Oh, feel free to finish my sentence. But I just feel like this moth energy is a strong feeling of just being drawn towards each other and not really knowing why. It's like a curiosity of what is that? Who is that? Why do I feel this way about them? Wow. I think you will recognize each other as someone that you feel really comfortable around, but you don't know why. As someone who you feel really drawn to, but you don't know why. Like a past life recognition. It's very beautiful. Let's have a look now at what your true love wants you to know this Valentine's Day. Zoom back out. We're going to use the Moonchild Tarot deck. All right, Spirit. What do they want them to know? We have the Two of Pentacles. Oops. What do they want them to know? Whoops. We also have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. Oops. We have the Seven of Cups. Wow. The back of the deck is the Chariot, but it also split in half, and we also have the Five of Cups. Wow. Your true love, this Valentine's Day, wants you to know that your fears are trying to tell you something right now. The fact that you're unable to move forward is actually a sign of what you need to do. It's not always about how quickly can you get ahead. Sometimes it's actually about why are you feeling stuck? What are your feelings telling you? What are your fears showing you? Your inner child also plays a very important role here. The way that you feel about your life right now has a strong correlation to the hopes, dreams, and simple feelings that your younger self had. I think that on Valentine's Day, your true love is really pushing for you to take it easy, to give yourself more of a break, and to be wary of doing too much for other people. Valentine's Day for you should be about rest, prioritizing how you feel over what you need to do. In the lead up to Valentine's Day, it's really important that you prioritize the things that are going to make you feel better on the day. This year, Valentine's Day is falling on a Saturday. Is there anything you can do on Friday to get you prepared to enjoy your time spent resting on Saturday? Valentine's Day seems to stir mixed feelings, and your true love is encouraging you to just let the feelings flow naturally, process them naturally. Let them come, let them go naturally. Now, this Five of Cups, if your true love isn't in your life yet, they're hinting that what you're going through right now is going to help bring the two of you closer together. And if they are in your life, but things aren't going the way that you had hoped they would, they're encouraging you to address how you're feeling, because addressing the feelings is going to make it worth it. These feelings are happening for a reason, not just to disappoint you, but to actually help you move forward, to help you make positive changes to your life based on how you are feeling right now. Now, over here in these other cards, oh, I didn't realize how wonky that was. Let me do that. That's a bit better. Yeah, this is getting darker over here, so we'll see how much longer I can last like this before I need to turn the light on. Okay. So, where do I start with this, Spirit? Two of Pentacles upright. I want to say that this Two of Pentacles is your true love trying to tell you to not overthink this moment in your life. You need to get your priorities straight this Valentine's Day. Handle your business. Take care of your practical needs. Make sure you have your priorities straight is what's coming through. And I see this Two of Pentacles as you getting your life back on track in some way. Spending the day as you want it to, but making sure that you're not doing too much. There seems to be a fine line here between not doing enough and feeling guilty, and then doing too much and feeling too tired. Right next to that card is the Four of Swords, group 3. Your true love is telling you that Valentine's Day for you is about knowing what you need right now. Now, in many ways, the Four of Swords does represent rest. But when it's reversed, it can also represent slowly reanimating, slowly doing more, slowly coming out of your shell, your comfort zone, and slowly testing your capabilities, taking on more action. Right next to that is the Four of Wands. Your true love is saying that this Valentine's Day is about harmony, showing up for yourself, showing up for the people you love, slowly doing more for the things that are important in your life. There's a lot of connections to your home here and keeping the peace within your home life. I'm even hearing in your domestic life, so take that as it resonates. Again, your true love may not be someone that you're in union with. It could be someone that you're at a distance of, or you haven't met them yet, or you're just not together right now. With this Four of Wands, we have the moon right in the middle. I feel like this is a strong connection to that feeling of peace more than anything. I feel like what we're looking at here is your true love telling you that this Valentine's Day is about doing the things that bring you the right energy, spending time on the activities, the interests, the people who give as much as they take, who help you feel secure, safe, who bring fun. They don't drain you. This Two of Pentacles is very much about handling your business in the lead up to Valentine's Day so that you can enjoy your Saturday for what it is. Now, there is a message here of staying more connected with the people you love, whether that's friends, family members, even children are coming through, or like nieces, nephews. Maybe Valentine's Day would be a good day to stay connected to them. It doesn't have to be about Valentine's Day, but like a message here or there, a visit might help. Your true love is encouraging you to stay connected to your community on Valentine's Day. They're saying water your roots. These people form part of who you are. By feeding attention and energy into them, you're actually feeding attention and energy into yourself. Water your roots. Now, this may also just be a practical sign that it's time to check on your plants. And do you need to water them? Do you need to take care of them? Is it time to fertilize them? That's usually a little practical heads up as well. Lastly, with the Seven of Cups here, and it is upright, your true love wants you to remember that you have options, you have choices. You can choose how you want to spend Valentine's Day this year. You can choose who you want to spend time with, what you want to do. And you can also choose with the Seven of Cups what matters most to you right now. How are you going to organize yourself on that day? How are you going to prioritize your time on that day? Are you going to be busy with the Two of Pentacles, or are you going to organize for some time off, doing things that you've been meaning to do for some time, seeing people that you've been meaning to see, talking to people that you've been meaning to talk to? I think the Seven of Cups is here just to remind you that you have free will, Group 3. Your true love wants you to remember that you have free will. And they also want you to remember that you need to pay more attention to what your heart wants. You'll be happy with whatever you do that day, as long as your heart is fulfilled. Is there anything they want to say? Anything else? Oh, I just need to note some of the zodiac signs that came through. So we saw with the Chariot reversed Cancer energy. Two of Pentacles is making me think of Capricorn, but also Taurus because of the second house. Four of Swords reversed, I actually got some Aquarius vibes here. Four of Wands, I got Leo more than anything, but you could consider Aries and Sagittarius as well. Seven of Cups is always Pisces for me. I just can't see beyond that Neptunian energy. So let's close your reading now with some advice from your higher self. What does Group 3's higher self want to say to them this Valentine's Day? Oh, there we go. Wow. You have trust, which is Aquarius energy, the Fool, and we have Five of Swords, win or lose. It looks like your higher self is encouraging you to do what is right, even if it goes against other people's beliefs, other people's opinions, other people's wants for you. The Five of Swords is about ultimately doing something that puts you in a bit of a rock and a hard place. You can't make everybody happy, so you either go against your beliefs, your opinions, your desires, or you go against other people. And even then, the people that you're going against may agree to disagree and go, well, you made me happy, but you didn't make them happy. I think social protocols really complicate life sometimes. Your higher self is saying that Valentine's Day, if you treat it like every other day, it's ultimately about doing what you can with what you've got. You can't make everybody happy, so make a decision to spend the day in a way that's going to make you happy. And see it as a chance to try something different, to change the way that you act or react. Because I see someone almost messaging you and you feeling triggered and going, ugh, see, this is why I never call you. Maybe this time you don't even stoop to that level. You just go, well, it was nice hearing from you. Or, well, that's my sign to go, and hang up. With the Fool card here, Valentine's Day represents a new chapter for you, where you get to embrace your life as a new beginning. You get to start to trust your ability to create new opportunities for yourself. Your higher self is encouraging you to take a leap of faith this Valentine's Day, to trust yourself, to trust your instincts, and to almost go in blind. You can't predict the wonderful ways in which this day could benefit your life moving forward. But it is important to see the choices that you make in the lead up to Valentine's Day and on the day itself as a chance for you to remove baggage from your life, as a chance for you to have a fresh start for yourself, one that embraces what is best for you, even if you can't make everybody happy. That is what I see for you, my group 3s. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Your reading was very different to the other 2 groups, so if it didn't quite fit, you may have messages in a different group, but also don't force anything to fit. Just take what resonates, don't let the rest take from you. I'm going to go into the extended now, where we will expand these Valentine's Day messages, by having a look at your true love. We're going to have a look at what they love most about you, group 3, what you love most about them, how you will help each other grow across your lifetime, and how your families and loved ones either feel or will feel about your union, your relationship. Now, this could be very helpful if you think this person is already in your life, or if you want to confirm whether they're new or not. It can also be helpful if you just want to romanticize and imagine what union with them is going to be like. If you're interested in the extended reading, the link is down below in the description. Just bear in mind that that link does take you to my website where I host all my extended readings. So just double check that you've selected the right group and the right reading. Remember your group 3 of my Happy Valentine's Day from your True Love reading here on YouTube. Thank you again for all your time, your energy, and your support. As we part ways, group 3, I wish you peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness, health, wealth, success, and joy on your journey ahead. Bye.